How are you guys? Welcome to HD Coins World. Have you ever wondered if that old coin in your pocket could make you a millionaire or even a billionaire? Stick around, because in today's video, we're diving into the rarest coins that could change your life. Don't skip a second, because you never know which rare coin might be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. I'll share expert tips on how to save these treasures and where to sell them online, like on eBay and other top marketplaces. Have you ever looked at your pocket change and wondered if you're holding a small fortune? Today, we're diving deep into one of the most iconic and sought-after coins in American history, the 1976 Bicentennial quarter. Stick around, because I'm going to show you how to check if your quarter is worth $250,000, or even up to $380,000, and reveal how some of these coins sold for jaw-dropping prices at auctions. Let's start with the history. It's 1976, and America is celebrating its 200th birthday, the Bicentennial. To honor this monumental event, the U.S. Mint issued a special quarter dollar. But this wasn't just any quarter. It had a unique design featuring a drummer boy on the reverse and the dual dates 1776 to 1976 instead of the usual year of minting. It was a symbol of freedom and patriotism, and millions of these coins were produced. The obverse still features George Washington, but the reverse is where the magic happens. That iconic drummer boy design, surrounded by a torch and 13 stars, was created by artist Jack L.H.R. These quarters were struck in two versions, the common copper nickel clad and the more valuable 40% silver version. So, how do you know if your 1976 Bicentennial quarter is rare and valuable? Let's break it down. First, check the metal composition. Most of these coins are copper nickel, but the 40% silver ones are highly sought after. To identify a silver quarter, look at the edge. If there's no copper-colored line, it could be silver. You can also use a professional coin scale. Silver coins are slightly heavier than clad coins. And next, look for the mint mark under Washington's neck. A D indicates it was minted in Denver, and no mint mark means it came from Philadelphia. These are standard issues. However, if you see an S, that's a San Francisco proof coin, which might be made of silver. And now, let's talk about strike and errors. Some of the rarest bicentennial quarters have minting errors, like doubled dies or off-center strikes. These unique features can multiply a coin's value. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to inspect every detail of your coin carefully. Condition, or grade, is absolutely crucial. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS70 being a flawless mint state. A bicentennial quarter in average condition might only be worth face value, but coins graded MS67 or higher can fetch thousands. In fact, a bicentennial quarter graded MS68 recently sold for $250,000, and an MS69 coin reached an incredible $380,000. At auctions, the prices can go even higher due to fierce competition among collectors. So, what can you do to preserve your rare coins? First, never clean your coin. Cleaning can damage the surface and significantly reduce its value. Handle your coins with care, holding them by the edges, and always wear gloves to avoid leaving fingerprints. Store them in protective holders, such as plastic coin capsules or slabs, to prevent scratches or exposure to air. Keep them in a cool, dry place, away from sunlight and humidity. Now that you know how to protect your coins, let's talk about selling them. If you think you have a valuable quarter, the first step is to have it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade not only confirms its authenticity but also boosts its market value. Once graded, you can approach reputable coin dealers, or if your coin is truly exceptional, consider selling it at auction. Auctions often attract serious collectors and can result in record-breaking prices. Some coins have fetched astonishing amounts because of bidding wars. Alternatively, online marketplaces like eBay or heritage auctions can also be great options, but be sure to provide clear descriptions and high-quality images to attract buyers. So, why are these coins worth so much? It's a combination of their historical significance, unique design, and rarity in high grades. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of American history that stands out. Now, imagine finding a coin in your change that could be worth $250,000 or even $380,000. What would you do? Could your coin set the next auction record? The only way to know is to start checking your quarters today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing coin stories. your pocket change might just be worth a fortune. Do you have a 1979 quarter sitting in your pocket or a jar of coins at home? You might want to check it right away. Because today, I'm revealing the secrets of one of the most overlooked coins in US history, the 1979 quarter dollar. By the end of this video, you'll know how to check if your 1979 quarter is rare, how to preserve it, and most importantly, how to sell it for potentially life-changing money. Let's start with the history of the 1979 quarter dollar. The US quarter, featuring George Washington, has been in circulation since 1932. But the 1979 quarter is part of the Washington Quarter series and is particularly interesting to collectors. At first glance, it might seem like any other coin, but subtle variations in minting errors have turned some of these ordinary quarters into treasures worth up to $395,000. The obverse of the 1979 quarter features the iconic profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. The reverse shows the familiar eagle with outstretched wings. So, what makes some 1979 quarters so valuable? It's all about rarity, minting errors, and grade. Here's how to check if your 1979 quarter is rare and valuable. First, look for the mint mark. You'll find it just below Washington's portrait, near the ribbon of his ponytail. In 1979, quarters were minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D mint mark, and San Francisco, S mint mark. While the Philadelphia and Denver quarters are common, the San Francisco quarters, particularly the proof coins, are more desirable. But here's the kicker: proof coins with certain errors or high grades can skyrocket in value. Second, inspect your coin for errors or anomalies. Some of the rarest 1979 quarters have minting errors, like doubled dies, where parts of the design appear to be doubled, or off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned. Another error to watch for is the filled mint mark, where the mint mark appears blurry or partially filled due to a die defect. Third, evaluate the condition of your coin. This is where grading comes into play. Coins are graded on a scale of 1 to 70, with MS 70 being perfect mint condition. A 1979 quarter in average circulated condition is worth face value, just 25 cents. But in high grades, like MS 68 or MS 69, its value can skyrocket to hundreds of thousands of dollars. In fact, a 1979 quarter graded MS 68 sold for an astonishing $280,000, and an MS 69 coin reached a jaw-dropping $395,000. At auctions, the price can climb even higher due to fierce competition among collectors. Now that you know what to look for, let's talk about how to preserve your rare coins. If you found a promising 1979 quarter, the first rule is simple: don't clean it. Cleaning can scratch the surface and lower its value. Always handle your coin with care, holding it by the edges to avoid leaving fingerprints. Store it in a protective coin holder or slab to shield it from damage and environmental exposure. Coins in pristine condition fetch the highest prices, so proper storage is essential. Once you've identified and preserved your rare 1979 quarter, it's time to sell. But where should you start? The first step is to have your coin professionally graded and authenticated by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade not only confirms your coin's value but also boosts buyer confidence. After grading, you have a few options for selling. One option is to approach reputable coin dealers. They can offer you a fair market price based on your coin's condition and rarity. Another option is to sell at auction. This is where record-breaking sales happen. Auctions often attract serious collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for rare coins. Some of the highest value quarters have been sold at auctions, where competitive bidding drives the prices into six figures. Finally, online marketplaces like eBay and heritage auctions are great platforms for selling coins. Just make sure to include clear, high-resolution photos and a detailed description of your coin to attract buyers. So, why are collectors willing to pay so much for a 1979 quarter? The value comes from a combination of factors: historical significance, rarity and high grades, minting errors, and demand from passionate collectors. These coins are more than just money, they're tangible pieces of history, and owning one is like holding a piece of America's past. Now, imagine finding a coin in your pocket change that could be worth $280,000 or even $395,000. What would you do? Could your quarter set a new auction record? The only way to find out is to start checking your quarters today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing coin stories. Who knows? Your next find might just change your life. Today, we're talking about the 1974 US quarter dollar, an ordinary looking coin with extraordinary value. By the end of this video, you'll know how to check if your 1974 quarter is rare, how to preserve it, and how to sell it for potentially life-changing money. Stick around, because one of these coins recently sold for an incredible $350,000, and at auctions, the prices can climb even higher. Let's start with the history of the 1974 quarter. This coin is part of the Washington Quarter series, which was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington. Designed by John Flanagan, the obverse features Washington's profile, while the reverse shows the iconic bald eagle with outstretched wings. By 1974, this design had become a staple in American currency. However, not all 1974 quarters are created equal. Millions of 1974 quarters were minted at Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D mint mark, and San Francisco, S mint mark. While most of these coins are common, a few stand out due to minting errors, high grades, and rarity, making them worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. So, how can you tell if your 1974 quarter is rare and valuable? First, examine the mint mark. You'll find it on the obverse side, just below Washington's neck. The most common are the Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D coins. However, if you spot an S mint mark, it's from the San Francisco Mint, and it could be a proof coin. Proof coins are struck with exceptional detail, and high-grade examples are highly sought after by collectors. Next, inspect your coin for errors or anomalies. Some of the rarest 1974 quarters have minting errors that occurred during production. These can include doubled dies, where parts of the design appear doubled, or off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned. Another error to look out for is the clipped planchet, where a portion of the coin's edge is missing due to a manufacturing flaw. After checking for errors, consider the coin's condition. The value of a coin is heavily influenced by its grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS70 being a flawless mint state. A typical circulated 1974 quarter is only worth its face value, 25 cents. But if your coin is in exceptional condition, such as MS67 or higher, its value can skyrocket. Here's where it gets exciting. A 1974 quarter in MS68 condition sold for an astonishing $240,000, and an MS69 example reached an unbelievable $350,000. At auctions, these coins have fetched even higher prices due to bidding wars among collectors. Now that you know what makes a 1974 quarter valuable, let's talk about how to preserve your coins. First and foremost, do not clean your coin. Cleaning can damage the surface and significantly reduce its value. Handle your coin with care, holding it by the edges to avoid leaving fingerprints. Use a magnifying glass or a microscope to inspect its details without touching the surface. Store your coins in protective holders or slabs to prevent scratches and exposure to air. Keep them in a cool, dry place away from sunlight and humidity. Proper storage is crucial, especially for coins in high grades, as their pristine condition is what makes them so valuable. If you found a promising 1974 quarter, the next step is to have it professionally graded and authenticated by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade not only confirms your coin's value but also gives you credibility when selling it. Speaking of selling, here's how you can turn your rare quarter into cash. The first option is to contact reputable coin dealers. These professionals can appraise your coin and offer a fair price based on its condition and rarity. Another option is to sell it at an auction. Auctions are where the magic happens for rare and high-grade coins. Collectors from around the world compete to own these treasures, driving up the prices. Some of the most valuable quarters have set records at auctions due to intense bidding wars. You can also sell your coin online through platforms like eBay or heritage auctions. Make sure to provide clear, high-resolution photos and a detailed description to attract serious buyers. If your coin is graded, include the certification details to increase buyer confidence. Now, you might be wondering, why are collectors willing to pay so much for a 1974 quarter? The value lies in a combination of factors: historical significance, rarity, minting errors, and the demand from passionate collectors. For many, owning a rare coin is like holding a piece of history, a tangible connection to the past. Imagine this: you find a 1974 quarter in your pocket change, and it turns out to be worth $240,000 or even $350,000. What would you do with that kind of money? And could your coin break the next auction record? The only way to know is to start checking your quarters today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more incredible coin stories. Who knows? The next coin you find might just change your life.